Welcome back to You're Done.
You're Done.
The podcast talk show hosted by yours truly.
Period.
Brendan.
And Tasha.
And we're going to talk about whatever we want. We'll give you the laughs.
The trash.
And the sass.
Yes.
And today's topic, we're going to be talking about RuPaul's Drag Race.
RuPaul's Drag Race and RuPaul and just Drag Race in general, which we love.
Oh, yes. I feel like we really connected early on into our friendship about Drag Race.
We did.
We have that incredible story of just before the pandemic. We were like newish friends,
Yep.
I think, because I had only moved to Toronto like maybe 2 months before that. So
wow,
we had
felt like so long ago.
Yeah, well, it's like 4 years now.
Wow.
But one of the first like things that you and I went together and did was go to a Drag Race trivia
At the Gladstone in Toronto.
And we really thought we were gonna crush it.
We
thought
were like, screw everybody else.
We got this.
We got this. And they're asking questions like who has children? And we're like, who has children?
I mean, now I could answer that question,
Yeah, but then
no.
we didn't know.
Well, and then there was one, it was like, who is the person that was out in the same place in both seasons that they were on? And it was like fifth or something. It's like Cynthia Lee Fontaine. Anyways, cut to the when they're giving the points out, and we got 2?
No, we got more than 2.
Did we get more?
Girl, we got more than 2. Don't act up for everyone listening and watching. We got more than 2.
Not many, though.
No, girl, we got more than 2.
We got last. For sure, we came last.
No.
Yes, we came last.
Did we
Yeah,
last?
because your friend who was hosting it literally told us we came last.
Screaming.
Screaming!
I don't recall that, but if you say it
Can't believe. No, that was what was so iconic about it, was that we went in being like, we're gonna do so good, and then we got crushed.
We did, and then like 12 hours later, everything shut down.
Literally, it was the day before the lockdown. That was so.
Yeah, everything shut down.
Wow. What
We've
a trip.
really been through it.
We've been through it.
We've been through it.
And Drag Race has been there for us the whole time.
It has. But girl, let's catch up.
Let's do catch up.
Let's do the catch up.
Okay, well, I'll start.
Okay, tell me about your week, girl. Tell me what you've been up to.
Okay, so my week, very exciting news.
Okay.
I booked a trip to Malta. Yeah, I'm so excited.
Ooh.
I've always wanted to go.
I've never been to Malta.
I'm going to do Malta and Greece, I think. I booked it for 2 weeks.
Okay.
I have a friend who lives in London, England, not the armpit of
England.
Ontario, London, Ontario,
England.
which I will be in London literally this week. Gross. I just realized that. Anyways, so I'm flying to London first for a day. I'll visit my friend, and then I'll fly to Malta, and I'm going to be there for like a week, 8 days, and then I'll fly to Athens and go to Greece for a week, and then Athens.
There you go.
Malakas. I think that's.
I can teach you a little. I know a little Greek. I can sing you the Greek alphabet.
I'd like to know a little more than a little Greek.
Yasu, tikanis, kalaisi.
What does that mean?
Look it up.
Oh, I can't even spell that.
All right, so you're gonna go to Malta.
I'm gonna go to Malta.
Okay.
And then Greece. I'm really excited for Malta. I've wanted to go for a long time. And it's because it's like, do you know where it is in like the world?
I can see it on the map.
It's like beneath Italy, between like Italy and Tunisia.
Okay.
So it's like this perfect blend of like Italian, Greek, and then North African. Mm-hmm. And it's like a small island, but it's like ranked one of the highest, like safest place for queer LGBT travelers. So I'm really excited to go. I think they hosted like Euro World Pride or something last year. Ooh. So anyways, and apparently it's once you get there, it's really cheap.
Yeah.
Is it? And because I'm doing London, I am doing London on points, and then flying from London. The flight from London is like $150, $200.
Goodbye. That's why Europe is so much better, because you can fly between on Ryanair. You will arrive alive, but
but barely.
But barely.
But barely.
But then for so cheap.
Yeah, I'm not flying Ryanair. I'm flying like Malta has their own. It's like called like KLM Malta or something. Ooh. So I'm flying them because it ended up being the same price as Ryanair. And I was like, well, Ryanair. Wow. It's like Ryanair.
No, just Ryanair.
Ryanair.
There you are.
You're done. No, you're. Anyways.
You.
So I'm super excited for that. I'm going at the end of July, beginning of August. I'll be gone from work for 20 days because I did it around the civic holiday that happens then. Oh, I'm so excited.
Oh, I love that for you. Oh, I'm so excited for you.
Yeah, so that's my exciting, fun thing.
If you guys have like recommendations, send that over. Put that in our Insta.
Please.
Put that on our TikTok and let us know. We'd love to have some recommendations.
Yes.
I'm not going, but I'll live this through you.
But you're going to Europe like not long after.
No, I was in Europe last year and the year before, but I'm going on a trip in June, August, and in September. And maybe October.
Where in September again?
Well, for those who must know, I do celebrate my birthday for 2 months because I am a blessing upon the earth. Okay,
I would agree that you are a blessing.
Jesus said, "You're welcome, the world."
Here you go. The world. Hello, the world.
Hello, the world. Tasha has arrived.
Yes.
So I'm a Virgo. My birthday's September 19th. So I'd like to celebrate both months because I'm on the cusp of Libra.
So August and September?
No, September and October.
Understood.
Yeah, exactly.
Understood.
So it isn't fully evolved yet, but I do have a trip in June, August, September.
Love.
Right? Love that. Okay, that was a fun week for you.
Yeah.
I love that.
What's new in your life?
For those who know, my mama, mommy.
Oh, Auntie Joy.
Auntie Joy.
Shout out Auntie Joy.
She, on Mother's Day, was like, I'm busy. I have things to do. I'm canceling.
What was she doing?
Girl, I don't know.
It's
Bless
a
my mama's
Sunday.
spirit. She just said, I got things to do other than hang out with you. So I was like, okay.
I'm so into that energy.
But my mom is just like, listen.
Your mom is an icon.
She is iconic.
Yes.
If for those who are watching, are listening, and know me, one would say that I'm pretty extra. But know that
You know what? You wouldn't even need to know you to know that. I think you watch 5 seconds of this episode, and you will know that Tasha, Miss Extra.
Miss Extra, but then imagine what
Never
I'm born
unextra.
from. My mother is the queen bee of extra.
Oh, I mean, when we went on your wedding trip, the whole time I was like, I have one goal only, and it's to make Tasha's mom fucking love me.
My mom is like, bless her, like at home, for example, my mom doesn't want her feet touching the floor.
So good.
She goes, oh, Tasha, when I used to live there, but even when I go visit, oh, Tasha, where are my slippers? My feet cannot touch the ground.
What will happen? Will she turn into a pillar of salt
I don't know,
something?
but she's too good for the floor to, you know what I mean?
So good.
Or when she's like, for anyone here that's Jamaican or Caribbean, when she's like, ask me to bring her something, Tasha sent me the thing there? You know the thing? What thing, mommy? The thing me that said, the thing over there. I said, but mommy, you didn't say. Why do you think I had you? To go get up for myself? I said, but mommy, it's right there.
Not.
She think I had you just for your pretty looks? A lot of mercy.
And I'll take them away.
Rip them off your face. And so,
now pass me the thing.
And then I still have to figure out what the thing is.
What is it usually?
It really depends.
Oh, there's no...
It really depends. My mom can be looking at 17 things and be like, pass me the ting there. And then you have 5 seconds to figure out what the ting is, right?
Where you're getting a slipper at the head.
One to the head, right? So, because she ditched me on Mother's Day, we finally did a one the other day. We went to Niagara. Drove to Niagara. As we know, I'm a passenger princess.
Love.
So
Yeah. If you listen, go back and listen to episode 2, and you will learn all about the lore. Yes, the word lore.
Yes.
Which it turns out that Tasha thought it was spelled L-U-R-E, not L-O-R-E, which allure, not allure.
Who said that I thought that it was
You
spelled like
typed
that?
it in. You texted it to me.
Listen, you can't trust when... Anyways... Listen,
so Passenger Princess Lore, go back to episode 2.
So we went to Niagara. I think everyone and their mother was going to Niagara the same day because the traffic was wild. We go, we have some food, we see the falls. It looks the same as it is looked forever.
It's quite a trip to take it's almost 2 hours or something, right? And it
was about 2 hours because of the traffic.
And then you see the falls for 10 seconds. And you're like,
and then you do Clifton Hill.
What's that?
The main strip that has the Ripley's and everything, and it's overwhelming.
I did that with my family when they came to visit, and we did all of the fair
Wax
stuff.
museums.
No, we didn't do that. We did
the Ferris wheel.
We did the Ferris wheel. We did the go-karts. We did the mini putt, and it was actually really fun.
I don't think, but Sharna, my mother, is going on the go-kart. She'd be like,
actually, I would pay so much money.
She said, "Lord of mercy, that's really going too fast. Let's slow the thing there. Slow it down." Why your arm is so fast, bro? You wanna die, right? so like
we need to get our moms
Oh my
to just
word.
replace us for an episode. Kim and Sharna.
Oh my gosh, you know when people from the Caribbean want to like try to, jazz up their accent, and then somehow it becomes British. So, hello there.
It loops around.
Hello. Anyways, so on the way back, I wanted to go to the Nike outlet.
Okay.
But apparently all of Ontario wanted to go to the Nike
Got
outlet.
it.
And
Fair.
honestly, I was like shoulder to shoulder, like limb to limb, just trying to grab that one shoe that everyone's trying to grab. And
Oh
I
my
felt like
gosh.
I was like,
But
in
you
the
got those. You
rapture. I
got those
thought I was in the
Metcon
rapture.
nines, didn't you? The rapture. You're just. It's just your clothes.
the rapture.
Your clothes on the ground because you've been raptured.
Yes. Yes.
Nike.
So we got it, and then, we went back home, but it was a cute day.
I
And
love
so
that.
that's what I did at the beginning of the week, and I love spending time with her. She's
That's
great.
cute.
Yeah.
Tell her I say hi.
Hi.
I love her.
Love her.
Okay, well, that was. I mean, I feel so much joy from hearing about Auntie Joy always.
That's mommy. That's my mommy.
Okay, so we're gonna not related to that at all. We're gonna talk
Pivot.
about Drag Race.
Yes.
So back
Yes.
to what we were saying. We were saying that like we really connected over it, and so we thought what would be kind of fun is we're gonna do our segment, which is sort of a combination of a few things. I think it's gonna be screaming, which is like news and noteworthy, but also is just whatever we want to talk about. And we've each picked three. Well, I haven't picked three of one of them, but three of our favorite looks from Drag Race.
Okay.
And three of the ones that we don't like. I only have two, but I think the two that I do have are pretty iconic, so I think you'll like them.
Okay.
For those of you that are listening, don't worry. Either you're a super Drag Race fan and you'll know exactly what we're talking about, or we'll try to describe them for you, or you can just skip to the end. And just get us that play. If you don't like Drag Race, this might not be the episode for you.
I mean, we're here for the girls, the gays, and the days. Okay.
I can already tell we have one of the same
Do
together,
we?
which is
oh
so
my God,
good.
screaming. Okay.
Okay, so we'll pass it one of the other and then describe it, and we'll talk about if we like it or not.
Okay.
I'm just curious if you're going to even know Oh, you wrote them down.
I did.
Oh, we literally have two of the same ones.
Screaming.
I love that.
Okay,
See,
okay.
screaming. You're done.
You're done.
No, you're done.
Why are you copying me?
I guess you did do it first, but I didn't see them.
Okay, so let's talk about one that you have first. And we'll put the picture on the screen as well.
Okay, so I'll show it to you. So,
Ooh.
do you recognize who this is?
No, the eyes are closed.
Okay, so this is Violet Chachki, and this is
Okay.
her step-down look for when she won season 7, so season 8. And for those of you that are just listening and not watching, she's wearing this like dress that it's like made out of like this like blue shiny material. What's so cool about it is that on her head, which it's super like grainy here, but she had a crown that was like basically skin grafted to her head. So it was like, you can sort of see it here. It's like her head doesn't end. It just goes right into the crown.
Sickening.
It's so, I remember being like,
Gooped and gagged.
yeah. Oh my gosh. Because I started watching Drag Race. Actually, I have a really funny story.
Oh, tell it, girl. Tell it.
So I grew up in Calgary, and I was obviously a little gay boy, like from the get-go. And so I had a couple of friends that like knew more than I did who I was, you know? So
Before
there's
you knew.
Yes.
Like, ready to tell.
So there was this girl, Brooke Hawker. Shout out Brooke Hawker. I haven't
Brooke.
seen you in forever. She was this super cool. She always had like that kind of like rockabilly like look to her, if you know what that is. Or like I don't even know. Like
heard that
no,
term.
maybe that's not really like a pinup doll. She like she really went like pinup doll.
Rockabilly from Pinup Girl. Okay.
I think I don't know what rockabilly is.
I don't know.
But pinup I do. She really like went that sort of like 50s Betty Boop sort of style. Super cool. She was like this like firecracker. She's a firecracker. She's still one. I'm sure of it. Anyways, she raced cars. She would race cars.
Pinup Girl, rockabilly, racer of cars.
Icon.
Iconique.
She actually, in fact, did drag racing, which is those long cars. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
They're like the long ones. And it's called drag race, like drag racing. So she one day said, hey, there's this new show on called RuPaul's Drag Race. Do you want to come over to my place and watch it?
You thought you were going to watch cars race.
Well, I was like, who in the world would think I would want to watch car racing? But I was like, sure, I'm playing my like pretend straight boy. I was like, sure, let's go watch it. We get to her house. She puts on RuPaul's Drag Race, which is drag queens.
What season was it?
Season 1. It was the first season, the Vaseline season.
Blurry.
And my life was changed. I remember watching, being like, what? Because I'm like this little Calgary gay boy. Like, I have never seen a drag. I didn't even know what a drag queen was.
Yeah.
I was watching it, being like, oh, something in me has shifted. I didn't continue to watch it because I was still closeted, but then I started like watching seriously in season 4 and have not missed a season
When
since
you found
then.
your truth.
When I found my truth, and then
I love that for you.
and it was like such a bonding thing. Anyways, Violet Chachki, I remember when her like step down look was one of the first times where I was like truly like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Love that. You know, when you said that, it just reminded me, as we talk about Auntie Joy.
Yeah.
Mama,
She does connect.
So growing up, my mom had a hair salon, Parliament and Gerrard, downtown Toronto, and I always grew up with like drag queen aunties and knowing so many things. And she used to have this huge poster in the window that said like, come as a drag and leave as queen.
I need that.
And she closed the store, and I don't know where it is, but like it was so iconic, and it was such an integral part of my life.
I love that.
Like, I have no room for any slander of people that are living their truth, period. And so I'm just so thankful that I grew up with such acceptance, because like I love this, and I love love, and I love people that want love, and it's just beautiful to me.
Yeah, that is so great. Can I ask, I don't think we've ever really talked about this, but like, and I'm getting a bit off topic, but what is the, like, I don't know enough about Caribbean culture to know how accepting is it? Like, was your mom quite an outlier for being a person that was sort of like embracing queer people?
Yeah, I think
your family doesn't seem like that, because
I find my family very accepting. Caribbean culture can definitely go against that.
Okay.
There's a lot to learn. There's a lot of steps to take.
Okay.
Right? But I was always fortunate to grow up with acceptance of all forms.
Yeah.
And so like I also grew up in the beaches of Toronto, where I was the one of the one and only. For those who can see my melanated skin, me, myself, and I, until I got to the end. But I never experienced like racism. I never experienced homophobia. Like I didn't experience those things. So I was very fortunate, and like growing up. So I grew up in musical theater.
Oh, right? You were around the gays at every turn.
I grew up on the stage. I grew up on like everything, right? So it was so important to me. And performing is huge in my life. Okay. And so Drag Race just kind of like amplified that. And I was like, I feel such a place of home in this.
Oh, watching it literally is like a safe place for me. I know that's so silly, but I love it.
It's what we say, it's the gay Super Bowl.
The gay Olympics, gay Super Bowl,
right? I love that.
Okay, so that was my first one, which was Violet Chachki Step Down. Now, show me one of yours.
All right, so I have so many ones that I love, but as we speak about the culture, let me go to this one. Miss Shea Coulee.
Oh, what is that? I have exactly that picture right here.
For those who are seeing it on the screen, let me explain it. This was, I can't remember if this was from All Stars.
It was.
Yeah, from the All Stars 7, right? It was the Valentino Haute Couture.
I think it was the first time that Haute Couture.
It was. It was.
Shea
it was on
is
Vogue.
such an icon.
It was on Vogue. Vogue's website.
That's, I think, where this picture is from. Oh, no, that's her Instagram.
It was like this African, like, robe with greens and pinks at the bottom, with this beautiful head of hair in braids that went into a crown. I don't actually know. I should educate myself on that. But like, it was gooped, gagged, and bewildered. Girl, I was like, whew.
It's so, like, truly so beautiful. And so I also had picked that one because I was like, this is just like, that was because of the first time it had been haute couture on the runway. And I was like,
and she, look, her face was slaying.
Oh, seated.
Yeah, sitting. It was just sitting, looking gorgeous. Like, this one had me in my eyeballs broken. Like, the rattle. You know when you sleep and you go into REM? And your eyes are like, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Right? That's what was happening to me when I saw this episode.
So good.
So good. Okay, what about you?
Well, I see the other one that you have is the same one, so you should talk about another one.
Which one?
I have literally this one.
You talk about, okay.
Okay.
You go on
So the other one that I have is Utica's sleeping bag dress that she made.
Oof.
It is unbelievable. I don't think she won this episode.
She didn't.
So if you can't see it, so it's made out of sleeping bags, like children's sleeping bags. She's essentially made like this hood and then this like puffer sort of style dress with this like incredible train behind it. It was
amazing sleeves.
It's actually so unbelievable that this was not something she brought with her.
And that she made.
She made in the same amount of time the other girls had.
I would have thought on that.
Yeah.
And this is no tea, no shade to any queens that have been on or plan to go on. But like, girl, if you are planning to go on Drag Race, learn to sew.
Or take like 2 classes.
Take 2 classes. I don't need you to be on like Project Runway.
Can you sew?
No.
Would you learn for Drag Race?
If I went on Drag Race, then if I want to win.
Yeah, well, because you know that's what you're going to have to do. So
exactly.
It's like
so when people are like, we'll get to the worsts. We'll get to the worst.
Oh, I'm curious if we have the same ones.
But like, come on, like you're coming on this, and so coming on this. You're not
coming on this.
You're coming on this.
I have a joke for you.
I'm ready.
I've always wanted to name a dog Stain, so I could say,
Come Stain.
Wouldn't that be so good? To be yelling at a park, come Stain! Come Stain!
I do!
Wouldn't that be so good? I have another one for you.
Okay.
You name a dog Jack, and so whenever he's on the couch, you go, Jack off. Jack off. Those are my parents' jokes. That's...
I cannot. I cannot.
Good.
Oh my Lord.
Anyways.
Oh, that was so good. I love it. Oh my God.
Come Stain.
Come Stain. Come Stain.
And just in case anyone is moderating this, it's spelled C-O-M-E. Come.
Come here.
Come here.
Stain.
Come hither. Stain.
Come hither, Stain. Anyways, back to the looks.
Okay, back to the looks.
Yeah, that look was like, and the photo shoot that looks like it's in the wilderness, but then if you get lost, you don't worry, you can sleep within yourself.
Oh
right?
my gosh.
So good.
It
so
is
good.
so good. Yeah.
All right, so
I
my
love
next
that we
one.
ended up picking 2 of the same ones.
Because we're here.
Connected.
We're connected.
You're here. You see me, I see you.
I see you, because you're done, okay?
You're done. No, you're done.
No, you're done.
No, you're done.
Screaming. The next one I have, Gottmik, is a serving queen.
Are you watching the new All Stars?
I am.
Okay.
I'm 1 episode behind.
You haven't watched the latest one, or you haven't seen the paintball one?
Well, now I don't recall. No, I saw the paintball one.
Because the one that Gottmik does, I know that's not the one you're talking about.
Oh, Iconic. My jaw, I had to pick it up from my vagina.
Yeah.
And bring it back
The
up.
look, we can post it here, but the look, it's the scream, the bedazzled, bejeweled.
You even saw Ru being like...
Yeah.
Shock,
Ru was like, Zaldi.
Shock and
the girls
awe.
are showing me up.
Oh, my Lord. But Gottmik in this one, I believe this is season 13 finale.
Okay, yeah.
In the evil queen look, where there's like a rib cage with a like pointed sticks towards the heart in the middle, a strong sleeve that kind of presses out.
It looks painful.
Like, it looks painful, and like hips to the gods.
Yeah.
And then kind of a mermaid out from the knee. It was just giving, and with the headpiece giving Maleficent, right? Look at the top. Her iconic kind of white face with the gray undertone. It was just
it's
perfection.
beautiful. It's beautiful.
The detail, like no other.
The thing I've always wondered about stuff like that is like, you must not just wear it once, right? But like something like the Gottmik one.
You can only wear this once.
But where does it go?
In
after?
a museum. You can wear this
It seems like
once.
it should, because like I don't know where or how you'd ever use it again.
You couldn't. This is a one-time show me and leave me.
Show me and leave me.
Exactly.
Honorable mention though, because like from this current season, like everything that Plastique Tiara wore, that red outfit on the ball, the one with the cutouts.
That like to represent like the Chinese flag, right?
Or I think so. Yeah, when she had like the pointed hat and the
gold
hair.
earrings.
Oh my gosh, she's so.
Oof.
It's like impossible to even believe that someone looks
She's
like
gotten
that.
so much better too.
Yeah.
She's evolved
Money.
her look.
You're not.
Money.
She's always been beautiful, but it really proves the point you're not ugly, you're just poor. She's always been beautiful, but like we too could look like that.
You too could be beautiful
with enough money. Yeah.
All right. Okay, so we go to our worst now.
Okay.
I'm gonna open up mine here. Oh my god, I was gonna pull that one up too. Okay, I'm gonna start.
Okay, you start.
So it goes back to my statement that if you are gonna come onto Drag Race, make, you know, that's a cute name. Welcome to Drag Race.
Drag Race.
Right?
Yeah.
It
sort of sounds like
learn to literally put one piece of cloth to stitch to another piece of cloth.
Yeah, or learn how to use a glue gun appropriately.
You know, exactly.
Yeah.
If we recall, Lala Ree. Let's put it up on the screen.
To be infamous.
It's infamous for the worst. Lala Ree on the Bag Ball Eleganza basically put on a bodysuit, which we know that Michelle loves.
Yeah, loves a bodysuit.
And literally taped, I don't know if it's tape or glue or whatever. You know the little gift bags you get when you go to like a sleepover with
She didn't
friends?
even cut them or anything.
Anything. When you're a kid and like a little loot bag from a sleepover or a birthday party.
Yeah.
And just kind of, and the placement wasn't even good. You have bags that are sticking out to the shoulder. You got bags that are sticking on the boob. You got bags that are trying to be on the hip. And nothing is working.
No.
And don't get me started on this want to be raccoon, pink raccoon on the top of her head.
What was
Honeybee,
that?
but then said, let me try to serve with a look on my face.
The thing is she won that lip sync.
She
was like, I'm good.
But she knew she was coming on to lip sync because you can't wear that.
I know,
then get
but I
away
think
with
she
that.
was like, I know the song. I'm not gonna do any work. I'm gonna win the lip sync.
Well,
like I kind of
had to.
You now become memorable forever for having the most insane thing possible.
You're very true.
But also, yeah. I feel like there's got to be more of a story to that.
I think it's just that you weren't prepared. But I love you.
Love you.
But you know, next time, a needle and thread. You don't even need the machine, honey, baby. A needle and thread.
Hand stitch.
Hand stitch that. All right.
Okay.
I can't with this one.
Mine is Elliot with 3 T's, but do you know what people call her?
No.
Elliot with 3 K's.
Oh, is she racist?
Apparently. I don't know that for sure. That's hearsay, so like let me not. But there are some people on the internet that have a specific name for her. So the outfit that she has, and the scary thought is she brought it. She did not make this, I don't believe. She brought this. And it's supposed to, like, I think, represent a flamingo. So she's wearing, like, a cat suit that's made out of, like, one leg and one arm. Opposite leg, opposite arm. And it's, like, pink petals. And then the other opposite leg and opposite arm are, like, loose, bedazzled chiffon. And I think the idea is that it's supposed to, like, from a side look like a flamingo. But, like, I just need to know what happened.
Wow.
It's so...
In the words of Carrie Underwood, Jesus did not take the wheel on that one.
No, unfortunately. No. Anyways. And
I looked at that one as one of my worst, but I was like, it's actually not even memorable to me for worst because it's just ugly.
Well, so I obviously Googled like worst Drag Race looks and this came up. We probably looked at the same websites, which is hence why we have the same, many of the same things. But like, as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, that one.
Yeah.
Oh, that one. Yeah. I feel ill looking at it currently.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, it turns out both of my bad looks are bird themed.
I like birds.
I don't have anything against birds.
I had many a birds. Currently,
I just realized
my mom has a bird. Well, we have 4 birds right now, but the main one, who essentially is my sister, Jem, because she looks at me and goes, "That is my mother now."
I've heard about it.
And she has eyes, one on one side of her head and
what
one on the
kind of
other.
bird?
So she looks at you like this.
What kind of
just looks at you with one eye from the side.
Not Jem.
Yeah.
Jem in the hologram.
No, she fully is like, you don't live here anymore. She is not your mother.
What kind of
don't
bird
look at me.
is it?
You know what? I'm gonna have to look that up because I don't know. She's
what
not a
does she look
cockatiel.
like?
She's not a parrot.
What color?
She's green and evil. So that's what she looks like. Okay.
Okay, Elphaba.
Oh no, but Alphaba's not you. Don't get me started. We're gonna go see Wicked because Wicked is amazing.
Okay, we should get tickets to the musical because it's coming out soon.
Yeah, we have to see that because it's great.
Okay, let's do that after
so
the
we
pod.
got Britta.
No,
Do I pronounce it Britta?
Yeah, it's Britta because it's Britta Filter, isn't it?
Yeah, which is such an iconic name.
Well, it's like Jan Sport, right?
Whatever.
Oh my gosh.
Before I even go, would you have a drag name?
Oh yes, I have. So if I was gonna be a real drag queen, like working as a drag queen, my name would just be Brenda because that's what everyone already calls me, and it's a simple like single name, very memorable, and I wouldn't ever feel ways about people calling me that all the time if I became known for that, because most people do.
Right.
If I was gonna have an actual drag name and I wanted something punny, my favorite one that I've thought of is Estrogen.
Estrogen?
Estrogen, like estrogen.
Thank you.
In case you were estrogen.
I understood that.
I like that. Estrogen. Welcome to the stage,
Welcome to the
Esther.
Stage. Okay, so
it's also like not an ugly, but like kind of a crunchy name, Esther.
Crunchy.
Yeah.
Mine is Chica Del Meow.
Chica Del Meow?
Yes.
Oh, that's good. I love that.
Thank you.
Like meow for short?
No,
or
it
Chica.
needs the full name.
Oh,
Chica Del Meow.
You know Rue would never say the whole thing.
So then she would be like, meow, meow.
That's cute. Actually, I would love a nickname. Purr. Kitty cat, purr.
Kitty cat, purr.
Shout out to kitty cat, purr, the inventor of URDONE.
Chica Del Meow.
Chica Del Meow.
All right, so Britta.
Describe this for me.
This ugly. Let me start from the top to the bottom.
Did she make it?
I would hope to God. that she made this.
Why?
I would hope that
a design she didn't pay
someone did not say this will cost you this amount of money.
Right.
Right? I don't even know if if Marge Simpson dyed her hair yellow and then put it into a perm.
And then it fell.
This is what it would look like.
You don't think Marge Simpson has a perm? Her hair is curly for sure.
But it's sticking straight up, so she has some black in her, okay? So
I love that.
Because, and you know, white people's hair just sticks straight up. But you know, us, it doesn't rub off this melanin, eh? So if you got 4C hair, it's sticking up, right? And so this, you know, Boo Boo the Clown look.
Boo Boo the Clown.
That yellow is my favorite color, but this not rocking here. Yellow afro curly look with a Jingle Bell Rocks green Jingle Bell, like... present top on the top of her head.
It's quite the thing.
Then it looks like she's wearing, you know, like that fake grass that goes onto like your balcony.
Oh yeah,
on the side.
Or what is it called?
Mulch?
AstroTurf.
No. Oh no, that's a different thing.
AstroTurf.
AfroTurf.
AstroTurf. Okay, not the C4 reference into an AfroTurf.
I'm in my melanin pocket right now.
You're like, I don't even know.
This is not about me. Okay, green vest of a type. Then she has essentially a pull out of like banana opening up on the hip, then a peplum skirt that with like polka dots of yellow, and then like
the more you describe it, the worse it gets.
Cotton ball,
so I'm already looking at
yellow pumps that are surrounded by it that looks like a molded lemon that you left in your fridge for like 7 years on her toes, and like the proportions are just all off.
Yeah,
so
it's quite unfortunate.
It's unfortunate, and so that was the worst for me. Worst.
Okay, so I have my last one.
Okay.
It's Kennedy Davenport when she did, I don't even know what it was for. It was All Stars, wasn't it?
I believe so.
All Stars 3, and she's in the chicken. It's her description of it. It's like, girl, what is that? And she's like, after a long night of hooking, the trade did not like the session, so he had gutted me and then threw me into the fire. But I did not die. I crystallized, and now I'm a glamazon, bitch. That description.
She's a super queen.
That description, I don't know if I did it exact justice, but it lives in my soul. So even though it is the ugliest thing.
I'm not even a phoenix. I crystallized.
And now it lives in my soul. I just needed to show it because it is truly unfortunate to look at. But
pretty well to see.
Thank you, yeah. Okay, and what's your last one?
This might be... Lala Ree's one was bad. But you know what? She said, I have actually no time, so I'm just going to throw things on.
Yeah.
But this next one,
But she did
thought
have
was put
time.
into this. Thought was put into this.
Too many thoughts,
And
I think.
too many thoughts. So let us go to Jiggly Caliente.
May I call you Jiggly?
May I call you Jiggly? Miss Jiggly Caliente. Okay, so this
Whoa.
was post-apocalyptic.
Apocalyptic.
Apocalyptic love.
Isn't that's the episode where one of them is like apocalyptic?
Apocalyptic.
Who says that?
I can't recall.
Oh. Anyways, yeah.
If you remember, let us know.
Yeah,
Send it to us.
comments.
Season 4. Here we are having it on the screen.
So that was the first season that I like truly watched from start to finish, and I
so
remember
I'm so
that.
sorry having to see this. Jiggly,
Did she
girl,
win
I
that
love
lip sync?
Jiggly.
I can't remember.
She couldn't have. Did she?
I don't know.
We'll have to research that because I don't know how she moved in this. It looks like
She had
if
everything in the
Tinsel,
kitchen sink on it.
The Breakfast Club, and like
She went
Chucky
to-
the Cheese.
She went to Crafty and said,
Yeah,
"Can I take
and
all the
said,
tinfoil that you have
Let
left?"
me just lie on the floor and roll. You know, when after your birthday party at
Yeah.
I was gonna say KFC, but I didn't have a birthday party at KFC. I'm thinking
Chuck E.
Chuck E.
Cheese?
Cheese.
Okay.
And all your rappers on the ground, and like everyone's having fun, and then like the parents are picking up all of the used like wrappers and stuff like
Yeah.
that. It looks like Jiggly rolled around in that, and then shredded the carpet in which we stand on for her mop on the top of her head.
I feel like Rue would have been like, "You're done."
This was the most
All
you're
of
done
these, you're done.
outfit,
You're done.
period. And she said, "I look fly."
I don't think she. They don't
But
think
in
she
her,
thought
in her
that.
eyes, that's what she was thinking.
You know what? And confidence is key.
Confidence is key. And to top it off,
To top it off.
this girl is in flats.
Oh yeah.
Flats. Flat shoes.
Crime. That's a crime.
It's a crime.
It's a crime.
So you're already
done.
looking a mess,
You're
and
done.
you're in flat shoes.
You're done.
You're done. With
You
these
know what, sometimes
Pippi
you-
Longstocking socks. Goodbye.
It was so crazy.
Goodbye. I can't.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so that
Those are the looks I
concludes
had.
our best and worst looks for RuPaul's Drag Race.
If you have ones that you want to share with us, share
Or you
them with us.
disagree.
Or
If
you
you d-
disagree.
yeah.
If you do somehow disagree with these, I don't understand.
Yeah, please tell me it's your favorite.
Exactly. She's like, actually, Jiggly Caliente's look really sold it for me.
Yeah, it's what I mean, it did make me fall in love with her in a way.
That is
in
true.
A way,
That is
in
true.
a way.
It's about the personality.
Yeah.
But yeah, share them with us. We want to know
Totally.
your thoughts. This is an interactive show. We want to know
Oh
more
my
about
gosh,
you guys.
yes. Okay, and
Yeah.
I think that's wraps it up for today.
It does.
Okay, we cheers.
Cheers. We're such drinkers.
We love it.
You're done.
You're
Thanks for
done.
watching.
Bye.
Fresh.